Merry holidays, everybody. It's that time of year where the unlucky few of us that don't have sugar daddies get presents for sitting on an old man's lap anyway.
Did you practice that on the way over?
I thought of it on the way. I was like, this is going to kill in the video.
It doesn't matter if it kills or not because we can just edit in the applause that we so desperately crave. So, what the fuck is good, guys? Happy holidays. Before we even talk about what we're doing, we have to introduce our guest. Frequenter of the behind-the-scenes portion of our videos in the past.
Hello, it is I, Lansing.
This is my brother Lansing.
Hi.
We're going to be running through some of the classic Christmas movies, or I guess classics that we see.
Yes.
They're not all
movies.
classics. I've seen the list. You guys are wrong about a lot of them.
So we're going to power rank some of the classic Christmas movies that came to our mind while we were making this list. If we miss some that you think should be on here, your taste is bad and we don't give a shit. Actually, I feel like
Get your shit under control. Well, without further ado, let's start this bitch off.
Home Alone is the first one we have. This movie is near and dear to my heart. And I think it is technically a Christmas movie, but it doesn't really. It's not like the other ones on the list for me.
Where
this
it's
is a
like
holiday
centered
movie.
around Christmas.
Yeah, it's just kind of a funny childhood movie.
Yeah. I mean, it is snow-based. A lot
Yeah.
of snow-based physical gags.
And they have the.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Home Alone?
I've never seen Home Alone.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I feel like you can't weigh in then.
Really?
I know. We
I
have to
feel
take
like
it
we
off
watched
the
it
list
together. Personally, I think it's such a classic, and like people will fucking go to bat for this movie. As far as like real Christmas movies go, though, I think B, A.
I was gonna give it a
B
B.
or A. Yeah, B.
And you haven't seen it, right?
But how about you make an uneducated decision about something you don't understand, like the rest of this country?
Oh.
It's people who raise their voices and yell and scream like you that are dividing this country.
How much do they talk about Christmas spirit? Because, you know, that's important.
Not.
That's a really, honestly, that's a really good question.
Most of it is just a child trying to murder adults in his house.
Yeah, but in a cute, playful way.
I think this is a solid B because I don't think it has a lot of the Christmas elements that the other movies have, but it's still a really great movie and a classic.
Do this, bitch.
Yeah, send it. Send it.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
All right,
whoop,
B.
Okay, number 2. It was the year without a Santa Claus, because everybody was really fucking bad. None of you can spell, okay? All of your goddamn letters are ripe with fucking spelling errors.
Imagine how savage it would be if Santa Claus sent back a Christmas letter just with like red marker with spelling errors. You'll get your pony, but you can spell it right, bitch. Just like,
I'm really biased because, like, I fucking love this movie so much. Like, Heat Miser and Snow Miser show up in my dreams. Like, I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun. Ba-da-ba-da.
I honestly don't remember this movie that
Little
much. Like,
MILF
I've seen it a million times. The
if
only
it's
part
not
I
that
remember.
memorable, it shouldn't be as high.
Yes, but I think there is something to be really said about the music.
Okay.
Classic.
It
I mean,
stays in
the
your
songs.
head.
The songs I remember.
And you
very
can,
well.
you also
Yeah.
can very viscerally remember like the environment that it involves, like the anime, the clay stop motion animation.
Yeah,
and
them
all that
walking
shit.
around like,
I
I'm
would
Mr.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say definitely the classic, like the old school factor is good.
I vote S tier,
Okay, I'm B.
I vote A tier.
So A.
average A. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We need to find a baby shark. What's next?
Charlie
What is it?
Brown Christmas.
Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer.
Yeah, no, we get it.
It's a classic,
A
but
S tier.
I think it has to be S. It has to be S.
It
It's
has to.
memorable. Like I'll go out on a limb and say most Christmas movies are just not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
movies.
yes,
Like you
yes.
never watch them unless it's now.
It's for the
Yeah,
meme.
unless your mom is making you watch it.
Yeah.
You know, but
Exactly.
Charlie Brown Christmas. My dad has it on in the kitchen while he's cooking. I chill in the kitchen. And I watch the movie. It's good.
Okay. Is that unanimous? Unanimous S?
Yes, but I also want to give it the time it deserves. I want to say that one, heartfelt, heartwarming.
Yeah.
I love the story about the tiny little tree that really pulls its weight, and every little fucking snot-nosed brat that takes advantage of Charlie Brown's kindness at the end of the movie come together and they say, Christmas time is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie Brown, S tier.
S.
Yep.
Unanimous. First unanimous S.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this next movie.
It's I
Polar
see this
Express.
animation
Obviously-
in my nightmares.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Honestly, this is the most questionable movie.
Yeah, I
you guys have
agree.
had to
I
put
agree.
On this list.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Have you heard of this song called Sicko Mode?
Huh?
Sicko Mode by Travis Scott featuring Drake.
Of course.
I have a weird relationship with this movie because my family saw it on Christmas, like when it came out.
Yeah.
And it made it worse because I don't understand people that want to go to the movies on Christmas. Christmas
That
for me is
sucks.
I want to be snuggled up near a fire
Yeah.
playing with my new shit I got as a little
I thought
kid.
that was going a different way, but
playing
Yep.
with
No,
my
we'll just roll
little
through it.
boy penis.
You can still do that.
So I'd give it like a D. Because I think at the time, though, the animation was great. Like, it looked good for the time.
I'm going to go off on a little tangent for a little bit. I think the reason why it's so unsettling, this movie, is because they didn't know how to walk the line between animation and live action. There's this thing that, like, happens when you don't take animation the way it should be, which is a medium of its own. A lot of people think that it's a jumping off point to getting to live action, like with all these like remakes like Avatar and all that shit. Like, and it just does not work. Animation stands as this beautiful thing that you can stylize and make your own and like all of that stuff. And when it's not creatively made your own, it seems unsettling and weird.
Yeah, it's not the same as like video game graphics where you
Yeah.
want it to be like hyper realistic.
I will say
all the time.
they have a handle on lighting like really well.
Yeah, I'm going to say D.
Yeah, I'm gonna say F.
Yeah, put it in the trash.
So F.
Um,
Okay, so I think it's average and F.
Yeah, I know a lot of people love that movie, but you're wrong, and you should feel bad. Elf.
Wait, Elf is sick. I fucking love this
Elf
movie.
is fire.
Honestly, it's
so good.
It's self-aware. It's headed by one of the single best fucking comedy actors
Yeah.
on the planet, and especially at the time when it came out, he was at the top of his game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Peak.
he still is. He hasn't
Yeah.
peaked yet.
The scene where he is eating spaghetti with like syrup and stuff at the table is like the greatest thing ever. It's Christmassy. It has the Christmas spirit thing, but isn't like too corny about it, you know? Kind of making fun of those movies, but at the same time like is still heartfelt.
That's what I mean by self-aware.
Yeah.
It's like it's a movie that is so endearing in the way that it presents itself. And like Will Ferrell playing a man-child is
awesome.
just hilarious.
Every
It's
time.
fire.
Step Brothers, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's good at everything. Yeah, I'm going to say S
S.
for
Enough
sure.
said. It's F.
Yeah.
S.
Fs.
Yeah. No, it's not F. it's F.
Grinch stole
live
Christmas.
Live action Grinch.
Oh, Grinch, live action, yeah.
Live action Grinch. Okay. In the live action movie, they decided to make him, the prerequisite movie to Cats. That's what they fucking did, and it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, he does.
It's so weird and creepy.
It is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the creepiness factor to the costume design literally ruins any potential that the movie has.
Making this kind of movie live action and with that makeup and stuff, it just like doesn't make it like wholesome and stuff. It makes it just kind of scary.
Look at.
I think this is like a D or a C.
Yeah.
Because I think Jim Carrey does well just
Yeah.
because it's like a
He
ridiculous
plays
role.
the hand he's got. I think C, it is a class. A lot of people love it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't get past how terrifying it was to me.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, it was fucking horrifying. I think it was D. Yeah, I would
I
put
think
it at
D.
D.
Okay, then it averages out to
Okay,
D.
D.
I'm actually going to open the fucking window again. Fucking animated Dr. Seuss Grinch Stole Christmas.
I think is good. Because I think
Yeah.
this version is endearing.
The dog.
The homes where the who's lay a snooze in their cow.
I'd give it like a B.
B, really. I think
Or no, I put it A. I put it A.
honestly, for me, I think that this is such an integral movie, and it's the base for like so much shit. It is so classic. Every single person in the U.S. and nationally knows who the fucking Grinch is, all because of Dr. Seuss.
I'd still keep it A.
It's also like 15 minutes long,
I say
which
A.
is hilarious. For little Cindy Lou Who, for packages, presents, boxes, and bags, I think it's S.
No, that's S. I switch.
Okay,
When you said
okay.
those words,
Yeah.
I know. It's S.
When you
It's
said
just
those
so
words.
quotable. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking dope. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
B.
Just no deliberation. B.
We'll just all speed run
I
the rest.
think it's personally, I think it's A for one sole reason.
The
You want to know what
dentist?
that is?
It's the dentist.
It's not the dentist elf. The elf who wants to be a dentist.
Yep.
Although I do love him.
Yep.
You know what it is? Yukon Cornelius. Silver and gold, silver and gold. That shit. I
Yeah.
love Yukon Cornelius and the Abominable Snowman and the fucking Island of Misfit Toys,
I'll
dog.
put it
Yeah.
at A or S. Or
I do
I
A.
don't care.
I
do
do
A.
A.
Dude, that
I-
shit-
A. It's A.
You know, as
Alright.
a child who was a misfit toy himself, it showed me that it's okay to be different.
No, it's not. Conform.
Whoa, it's a greater allegory for the rest of the story. The elf who didn't fit in that wanted to be a dentist, he is part of the Island of Misfit Toys, the Abominable Snowman who no one understood, who was seriously fucking terrified of everybody. Yukon Cornelius, who was out on his own in the tundra, in the Arctic wasteland, just looking for a way to feed his family.
This movie's an F. No. I'm just kidding.
I think S. I think S.
Put it A. I say A. Nick, you're the deal breaker.
I
whatever.
also say A.
Okay.
Because I think it's
I love it.
iconic,
I'm
but
okay
I
with
think
it.
it's less iconic than
yeah.
those three.
Snowman
Frosty.
Frosty
Frosty.
can go fuck himself. All right. C or D.
Oh shit!
Forgettable. It's trash. All right. Not that great. Like
It's not that good.
Frosty. This, who cares? Yeah.
Find a new bit, dude.
pipe and a butt.
Yeah.
Look
Look at him in this. He's high in this picture.
That makes him cool, though. The song alone puts it at a C, but I really don't remember a lot of that movie.
Okay.
It's forgettable.
Well, he gets in trouble with the police for corralling a bunch of kids around the town and like causing civil unrest. But that's beside the point. Correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm hitting a hot take. I thought that the animation in that movie reminded me of like a Hallmark card. And for some reason, the fact that he dies at the end,
Yeah.
it didn't really sit well with me. Like, they couldn't have created a magical Christmas miracle that allowed this fucking walking, talking
to kill
snowman
him.
with legs and
Yeah.
arms to somehow survive through the summer.
Yeah.
Then
No.
he melts into a
Yeah.
pile of gore.
And yeah, exactly. And
It's
all of the
awful,
kids,
dude.
all of the
Yeah.
kids are like crying around
Yeah.
this puddle of water. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a fever dream. I don't like this movie.
Yeah, I'm not. I'd say C.
I'd say C.
They could have just put him in the fucking fridge.
Yeah, it could have saved him. They could have
Saved
saved
him so
him.
easily.
It's like the Titanic door thing all over again with Frosty. You couldn't find an industrial freezer at like a restaurant to just throw
Go
him
to
in
and-
for
yeah,
the,
just
the
ask
summer.
them.
I
He
mean,
would
but
be
then would
alive.
his existence
pay
be
rent.
pain? He would just be fucking living to live in this industrial
Until
freezer?
winter comes, then he can come out play with all the kids.
Yeah, but then he'll be so like built this rage at his god
becomes a
for
horror
making
movie.
him the way that he is.
that's
Frosty's Revenge.
Yeah.
Joker
2021
Part
coming
2.
out.
We got to make that movie.
We should. Yeah. We'll create a little trailer right here.
They say he was a merry soul. But how many souls did he take first?
So C.
Yeah, I think it's unanimous.
It is because it is iconic. People know who Frosty is, but
Yeah.
I hate it.
like D+, I'd say.
National Lampoon, I think, is just hilarious. It's him getting the Christmas bonus and all that shit, and he gets the cops called on him and his boss and all that shit, and he like breaks down. It's like an adult take on Christmas that I didn't have as a kid. Like having all of your family come through and hating your extended relatives. And there's a lot
What's the
of
one thing? I've never seen this movie.
I keep looking at your fucking head. I keep feeling it tap on my head. I'd put this at a B.
yeah, I'm good at B. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, because you haven't seen it. Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Do we
Christmas
even
movie.
need to talk about it? It's an S.
I mean, you literally look like you belong in the movie.
I belong.
Yeah.
in the movie.
I think it is one of those movies that it's good because it's like two different holiday, like it's unique, and like almost everyone knows what this movie is.
If we're talking about animation style and like just the general tone of a movie and like the uniqueness behind it, like I think it's weirdly endearing, the animation style, but it's also kind of creepy, but it's not. It's like something that could be really creepy, somehow less creepy than Jim Carrey's fucking Grinch.
Way less creepy.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because you love him. Because you love the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Skellington is like this, ironically, the scariest person on this list besides Jim Carrey's Grinch, and somehow he's like one of the most endearing.
He's your best homie.
I would say
You love him.
I would say A. I don't think it's quite at the level of like, Charlie Brown's Christmas. I think it's good and it's unique and it's a classic, so I think it's A.
This movie shits on Charlie Brown's Christmas, all right?
Get outta here.
You can watch this movie any time of year. It's so good. You're like, wow, this movie is great. Right, Wyatt?
I was gonna put it at B.
Oh shit.
I like it a lot, but I don't like it more than I like A Year Without a Santa Claus. I don't think it screams Christmas enough for me to put it above Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and A Year Without a Santa Claus.
You would put it below Elf. You would put it below the cartoon Grinch, okay?
I would
This
put it
movie
below
is
the cartoon
technically
Grinch.
better than all those fucking movies,
How?
all right? Because it's a work of art.
but I think
it's
there's
so
a-
unique,
I think
so
there- So is the Grinch.
original.
But I
The
think-
Grinch, yeah, the Grinch.
It is.
Oh.
You say that now because that's what made the Grinch. That is what that is the trendsetter.
No, but think about Elf. Okay, it's a funny movie. It's fun. All right.
It's unique though in the sense that like
But-
it's wholesome, but also points out how funny
God damn it, Lansing.
that shit is. I think Nightmare Before Christmas is A.
I could put it on A. I could put it.
But it's-
How dare you put it on B? How dare you put it on a movie I've never seen before? It's
Lansing's
channel.
never coming back. He's like, this is
I'm
so-
off this channel.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
So I'm guessing you're S. I think
S-
that's
S
safe.
tier. A plus. Because of
Sure,
the
we'll call
average.
it A plus.
A Christmas Story.
I love this movie.
I do too, and I
so
think
quotable.
yeah.
From everything, from the dude getting his tongue stuck to the railing, from the
shoot
you'll
your eye
shoot
out.
your eye out.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally like a Red Rider. Like I wanted one.
sorry. It keeps getting in my head.
I wanted a BB gun like that so much.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out. Fragile must be Italian.
Yeah.
The amount of
that's
times
such
my
a good
mom
one.
has said to me,
You'll shoot your eye out. Moms took that as like the word of the Bible. Like,
Yeah.
No, but they knew it was. But our mom knew it was a joke. But she was still kind of serious about it.
I love this movie. It's dated, and that makes it great for me.
It's fun. I hate the part where he gets his tongue stuck, and then doesn't everyone make fun of him? The guy
Oh
who gets
yeah,
his
that
tongue
made me
stuck?
so
Everyone's
sad
like,
for him.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and he was out on the pole. No one
It's like,
rescued
dude,
him.
help your friend.
Yeah, they
I
all
felt
left.
that way since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Nick, if you had your tongue stuck to a pole, I'd spit on it until it
Call me dad.
Yeah.
that happened. Yeah.
Get me.
until
Yeah.
you get free.
Yeah,
That's
until
how-
Yeah,
until
that's
my
supposed to
boner
work.
prized me off the pole. All right.
Yes,
Anyway,
let's-
I'm gonna put this.
I gotta put A or S. I think as far as iconic goes,
S.
he says it can't be above Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, no, I think it deserves to be up there with like
I
the
agree.
Grinch.
Because it also mixes like the things we love about National Lampoon and the things that we love about like childish Christmas movies. Okay, guys. Well, I think that about wraps it up for us. I had a great fucking time with this video, man. I am really happy that you guys could spend this time with us. I hope you're all having the best Christmas ever. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, get with the times, guys. It's not about religion anymore. If you like this video, please like and sub and hit that bell button, and then you'll get a notification every time we post a new video, so you'll never miss one like this.
Yeah, and we also shout out new subs at the end of every video.
Damn right.
I have a list here. Here we go. So Bree, Andy Field,
Kyle Grandillo,
who we were on their podcast. Nicolo Arque, thank you for subbing. If I said your last name wrong, I'm very sorry.
Comment the way we're actually supposed to say it.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to Lansing Ward, who subscribed before they started doing the shout outs.
Yeah.
Also, listen to the Boardroom. We guested on their podcast for this Christmas special. Hopefully it'll be out before Christmas. A link is in our description below. And yeah, that should be it. I love you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
See ya.
What is that? What's that on the roof? Oh my God, it's the jingle balls of Santa. He's gotten really old, and what they don't tell you is that every year his balls drop another half inch.
And they're
And
just
he's 800 years old.
so they're scraping down the chimney.
You'll see his sleigh just going, and it's just
His balls
What's
are
that?
hitting the
is that
roofs.
is that a flag coming up? No. We're done with this.
All right,
bit.
all right.
Goodbye.
Yeah.